Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and thanks for joining me in this episode of Mixed Media Soul Sparks. This week, I'm going to just start slinging some paint on a canvas, and it's really about all the different ways that you can move your paint. I like to begin a painting sometimes with some collage, but I'm just going to start with strict paint on this one. And probably not talking much, just working, and you can watch what I'm doing. I'll reach a certain point and then things will have to dry, and I'll probably end up finishing this piece and showing it to you at the end of the video. So working on canvas, got some assorted acrylic paints and all kinds of unusual tools that you'll see me using. So let's see what happens. Just going to start with some water on my canvas. And I've already lost something. So, Payne's Gray. Some turquoise. This is like a gray paint. A neutral gray. I want to kind of mash this paint. It's a different viscosity, so I don't want it to be one thick blob, so I'm putting some water to make it a similar viscosity as the other paints. And here's some titanium white. If I can get it out. I'm going to grab a deli sheet. If you don't have a deli sheet, you could use tissue paper, wax paper. You can see I'm just getting the paint, moving it around. Flip this over. So I'm blotting. I'm going to do a little dragging. And here's the thing is I save these sheets because I'll use them in another project. So just let it set it aside, let it dry. Come in with a little alcohol spritz. This is going to create the opening with the wet acrylic paint. I can also add a little water, some areas. Tilt this. Let it start to run. The main thing I want to do is I want to keep rotating. Start to get an interesting effect here. Now I'm going to work on it from this direction, and perhaps I'm going to begin to take something off. So this is just some packing material, foam stamp, and I'm going to pick that paint up and start to move it over here, redistributing what goes where. Let's keep it on the table though. Here's like another piece of foam, but I have an idea. So I might bring this paint onto my sheet over there. Let's see what happens. Not much. Sometimes these things work and sometimes they don't. This is something interesting. I've used this. I like this. It's a different kind of bubble wrap. Creates a little bit different pattern. So I'm picking up some of that gray and moving it over to here. Now I'm going to paint this foam stamp with that pink paint that didn't seem to work on the these you need to clean off right away. It's another little thing. This might work with a thick paint. Let's see. Let's grab a tube paint. I'm almost using my deli sheet as a palette. And now my palette, I'm going to take it over there, just start to squish the paint, blot it. Some little piece of something that came in packing material, but it's too rigid to get an impression. So let's just clean off the palette. Nope, that's not working. So I said I'm adding, subtracting, so right now I'm subtracting. Let me just come in here. Because at some point you have to get it dry and you want to blend. So I kind of like this blending. No brush is needed. Now I'm going to add some darks into here. This is the alcohol. I've got this blob of this blue right in the middle, so I'm going to come over here and begin to add an edge with some white. Here's kind of a fun way to work. I'm just going to use my palette as an edge for the painting as well. And I'll dry this a little bit. I keep rotating it, I'm going to find different areas that I want to maybe add some other color to. Let's go in here with some quinacridone. The whole idea is to just keep moving, keep blending. Don't judge it, let it kind of evolve, because it's not going to be done until you say it's done. So you can use your canvas as your palette, your mixing, a sponge. And I reach a certain point, and then I have to let it dry, and I come back in with more stamps, maybe even stencils, brushes, start to develop the values, the lights, the darks. Right now I've got a lot of mid-range, so at this point I'm going to start to add some dark. This is just a painting play, and the more you let go of the judgment and just let the paint move and see where it might take you, more opportunities you have to develop something different than what you might always be creating. Now, I could go along and do this all day, but we don't have that much time. So I'm going to reach a certain point here and let this dry, and then I'm going to come back in and finish it, and I'll make some notes and tell you what I did to finish this. So let's imagine where this may end up. You never know. But I'd like to invite you to just begin a project. Gather as many unusual elements as you can think of. You know, as you saw for me, some worked, some didn't. If they don't work, that's okay. Try something different. And remember to keep rotating it. You know, I'll hold it here so you can see all the different angles, what it might look like. When you turn it a different way, you're going to see something completely different. So add some more, take some off. If you want to take some off, you can just come in with alcohol, a towel, and you can really remove a lot. And then you can come back in, do some blending, add some other layers, and we'll see where we end up. So go have some fun. I'll see you next time, and thanks for joining me. Join the Creative Awakening Community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag #MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me,